What is up, Pistol Nation? In today's video, we are looking at the new Guild Battle Royale. We got some pretty decent prizes. We can get this new legendary hero. We're gonna dive all into it, talk all about it. So let's go. Alright, Pistol Nation, we are here. We got the Guild Battle Royale. It started last night. We got it for what? I believe it is, let's take a look at the blog real quick. We got this Barbarians Raiders Guild Battle Royale. They actually added a bunch of new characters for this Barbarian. There's a bunch of new Barbarian characters. There's rare ones, there's epic ones, I think. And then we have the legendary one. We're going to just take a brief look at that. So here we go. We got this Guild Battle Royale, right? And the grand prize, 60 shards for the new legendary Barbarian hero. He's actually pretty decent. So if you can, you know, work together with your guild and try and get this guy, he is pretty good. What I'm looking for is the 50 Captain Odette premium rate up crystals. We're going to have an epic future video where we're gonna do a huge summoning. Hopefully we can get Captain Odette, and yeah, that's something to look forward to. So as always, pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button because you're not gonna want to miss that video, and hit that notification bell, ding. And if you would like to help support the channel even further, we have a join button now. You can join and become a channel member for exclusive content. Of course, you must be in a guild, of course. So we have these 3 rounds. Round 1 started last night. Pretty much this is like 4th of July, aka I should say happy 4th of July. I hope y'all are staying safe, staying happy. Don't go too crazy on 4th of July partying. And then round 3 we got is July 6th to July 7th. So we got some gameplay to do, so to speak. Now this is what I want to talk about. This is kind of interesting. We have the Guild Battle Royale leaderboard rewards. Now we were put in certain brackets depending on your guild's overall power, right? So the first one, like the top tier one, was mythic, 2.5 billion guild power or plus, 2.5 billion being the lowest or more. And the top prizes were the 60 Cassius shards, 50 Captain Odette premium rate up crystals, which I want, 80 shattered ascendant shards, 500,000 event store tokens, 1,500 mythic bounty energy, which is pretty good. And then we have like the legendary, which is 50 Cassius shards. And see, this is a huge like difference, right? Like you go from having 50 in the mythic bracket to only 10 in the legendary bracket. That's kind of crappy. So yeah, those are like the prizes are really bad at the bottom right here. I mean, they get really bad. So hopefully you guys and girls are in a decent bracket. I believe my team is in the legendary. We'll take a little bit of a deeper look. So there's a bunch of different stuff to get. I'm loving this. This is the new legendary hero that's up for grabs. Cassius, support, a physical support. Crimson Raiders. Future video, we are gonna go over the best factions because they did this update and they made it so that they made it more about the factions and more about synergizing characters and factions and building teams. Remember before it was kind of like, you know, you would just put in your best characters, whatever your strongest characters were, you'd throw them in a 6-man team and you would just go ham on people. They did change it, so they made it more about the factions and more about synergy and grouping up the different types of characters, you know, to make them play better together in the same factions. So we're going to do like a top 10 faction video. It's going to be really cool, epic. Subscribe so you don't miss that. Top 10, I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it myself. This guy, he's with the Crimson Raiders. It says he's known to turn the tide of battle when targets are bleeding. So he's got some decent things. He's got this basic attack, physical attack that hits one enemy once, 10% damage for each stack of bleed on target. I already see him, he's going to be synergizing well with like Mika. I already have like a good build. I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Physical heal one ally, gain physical attack up for 2 turns, remove 2 random debuffs. I mean, this guy's a pretty good support character. Physical heal, he all heals. I mean, all allies heals based on physical attack stat. All allies gain damage reduction for 2 turns. That's huge. All allies gain speed up for 2 turns. That's even better. And then if he has less than 75%, all allies cooldowns are reduced, which is even better. I mean, his ultimate is very, very good. Crimson Raider allies, 30% resistance. That's good. And then another passive ability we have is Cassius gains 25% physical attack for each Crimson Raider on his team. If he's attacked, 70% chance to inflict bleed on the attacker, and then inflict critical void. I mean, this guy, he's actually a really decent, like, legendary. Like, I'm actually surprised for, like, being a support character. He's actually very, very strong. I'm hoping that my guild, we can do really good, and hopefully after that 3rd round, we should have enough tokens to summon him. And then we can, like, really show him off, like, going hard. But there's a lot of different prizes. We got Captain's Companion summons. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm super excited for it. It's pretty cool. Let's go and check out this this right here. We got this Barbarians raid. So this is pretty interesting. My guild is we're 3rd right now in the leaderboards. Personally, we almost have 500k to get this. I really need those 200 million empowered infusion tokens. This is going to help out so much. Even this is going to help out the Hero XP Elite. That is going to help out so much. We just got the 25 Cassius shards. We should be able to get him. I mean, we'll see. Looking at the leaderboard right now, my team is in 3rd. We're actually pretty close to coming into 2nd. The 4th place is not even really close to us, so we're kind of like trying to get 2nd place. 2nd place would probably be our best bet. We might be able to finish in 2nd. 1st place, Modern Warzone, they're killing it. I mean, they're absolutely destroying it. But what do we have right now? We have some pretty decent. We're gonna get 60 of these Shattered Ascendant shards, which are pretty good. We're gonna get 15 rate up premium crystals. So I'm thinking if we can get 15 for all 3 rounds, 15, 15, 15, we're looking at about 45. Hopefully we'll have a nice video where we're going to do like 45 crystals for that. We'll a ton of mythic bounty energy. You're good. 40 of these plus the 25. So we're looking at 65 already just after one round. So after the 2nd round, we should have enough. I mean, honestly, as long as your team, I want to say, as long as you're in like a decent bracket, and let's see, even like 9th place is getting 30, right? Like even 9th, okay, so even 9th place is getting 30. So we figure if you get 30, 60, 90, plus you hit this, I mean, if your guild is just in, what are we at? We're 16.8 billion. So that means we're in the legendary status. So even if your team is just in the legendary category and you guys come in like last place, you still will almost have enough to summon this guy, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty insane. Probably need to get this once, but other than that, it's pretty cool. The map is, as you can see, blue. The Modern Warzone, they're absolutely dominating. My team right here is in the yellow. We're trying to push them back. It is definitely a tough battle. The battles aren't too bad. There are a lot of people that I can't even take. Like if we look at some of the defenses are like really overpowered. Like this guy's got 442 million. I have no chance. Like I can't take this guy down at all. I think my top team is like 100 and something million, 120 million or something. So that's the only issue, is like you gotta have a really balanced guild. And I noticed that if you like, I was on another guild for the last battle royale. I was on Give, and we have the one guy. Let me go back real quick. Elegant. I was in their guild for the last battle royale, and we got absolutely smashed in the guild battle royale, and we couldn't do anything. This guy, like the way it goes is it bases everyone's guild power together. So if you have one guy on your guild who's like #1 in the realm, and I mean he's like ridiculously strong, but everybody else is really low, it's gonna hurt your team in the guild battle royale so much. I mean, we were going up against people who were all like, everyone was as strong as him, but everyone else in the guild like couldn't do anything. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is like you need to be in a guild where it's very balanced. If your guild has one like really strong player and everyone else is way behind, you're gonna get absolutely smashed in these guild battle royales. I mean, you will not have a chance. it was ugly. We came in last place. Everybody just gave up at that point, and nobody wanted to even play it anymore. It was so bad. So that's very, very important. We want to make sure you have like a balanced guild. Otherwise, it's going to be, this guild battle royale is going to be super tough. I mean, I don't know how else they can really balance it. I mean, I guess they're doing the best they can. But, like, I don't know, the whole battle royale situation in general is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. It's just, I don't know. I wish there was another way to really make it a little more balanced, but it's tough. But my biggest tip that I can give for you is kind of just work as a guild by having, you know, your top players that take out the, you know, the stronger players, like, you know what I mean? Kind of like, don't, if you're like one of the top players in your guild, don't waste your team trying to take out, you know, one of these like real weak ones that doesn't have anybody in it. Like, if you like click on one of these and there's like nobody, like, you know what I mean? Tell your other guild mates who are like lower power and, you know, they can't really do anything, have them take the little guys out. You know, it's a lot of energy. You got 500 energy, but it does go quick. I mean, the 500 energy does go quick for one single person, so you have to work as a guild. Have your top people take out the opponent's top people. Have your little people take out these little, like, you know, little doinky ones right here, only 10,000. Like, take all that out and just start smashing them, disconnecting them. It's pretty cool. I will say this. I think the guild battle royale, I kind of like the guild battle royale a little bit better. It's nice to work together as a guild. It's a little bit more funner than just like the regular battle royale, I will say that. But again, that whole balance issue where if you have one or two really, really strong people in your guild and everyone else is low level, you'll get put in a bracket where, you know, everyone else is not going to really be able to participate, and the only, you know what I mean, and it just overall hurts your team, so that sucks. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Pistol whip that like button. As always, hit the subscribe button for more Crystalborne content and all that fun stuff. And if you have not already check out my dating video. I went on a super hot date the other night, and it was amazing, and you guys and girls should check it out. I love y'all. Stay happy, stay safe, have a great 4th of July. See you on the next video. Peace.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Look at my post to say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them I'ma stay